Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Endless Legend. Alright, so we have a few expansions that have happened since the last time I played this. We have the Frozen Fangs, we have Guardians, and we have the most recent, which is called Shadows, adding the espionage system, spying, infiltration, and pillaging, as well as the Forgotten faction. So what we're going to do is we're going to play as the Forgotten, and this is honestly my only, second time actually, playing a full campaign or, really getting into the game, but it's gorgeous. I love the interface. I probably won't stop praising the interface because it's just so streamlined and amazing. This is a wonderful game graphically. It's made by Amplitude Studios, same company that made Endless Space, and they took a lot of the cool stuff that they learned in Endless Space and applied it to Endless Legend, and at this point I'd probably say that Endless Legend is a better game than Endless Space because of it. So we're going to go ahead and choose the new faction, the Forgotten. Main type of victory is Supremacy. So here's what's different about us. We are, from pillaging extractors to assassinating governors, the rules of conflict will never be the same again. Yes, indeed. So we have Science Phobia. Mistrustful of scientists and their mad passions, this faction cannot exploit science. Instead purchases technology using dust. So think of us as well, it's just basically exactly what it says. We don't research things. We just buy whatever we want. So money is power in our case. Knowledge Seekers can perform the infiltration action technology copy instead of decreased science production, so we can steal technology from other nations. We have minus 100% infiltration costs on Empire during the winter, so it's very easy for us to do infiltrate missions. Minus 80% margin of error for season predictability on Empire. We're very good at predicting when winter will be. We can also learn from others, plus 3 experience per turn on hero, plus 5 experience per turn per infiltrated hero. And we have the Assassin unit model. We have Predator, the ranged unit. This is our ranged hero, or ranged unit rather. Era 1 unlocked, we get to start with Pillage, which is nice. Unlocks the Camouflage accessory and the Detection accessory. And the army action can pillage. So sometimes using the enemy's infrastructure against them is better than destroying it. Well-trained units are experts at siphoning dust, resources, and other useful items from enemy sites. So that's cool. We are expert foragers, gain loot when destroying a neutral village. Practice to pillage, plus 1 pillage power on units. Dust sense, we gain pillage when we do pillage. What's mine is mine, plus 10 security, so we're good at countering infiltration. We're like the spy gold faction, which is gonna be cool. Mist. This is one of our other units, this is our flying unit. This cool stuff, whatever. We have the Forgotten main quest, and Search Party. Reduces by 10% the odds to loot nothing on Searching Ruins. It's one of the researchers that we, I believe we start with. It's Era 1 unlocked, so that's good, we'll select them. As far as everything else, we'll probably want to play on a fairly small map just so it doesn't get too difficult to manage. We'll say, let's just start by changing the map size, I think. So world map size, we'll say small. And number of empires will go down to, how about we go 4, just like it says we should have. World shape Pangea, sure, seems fine. Continent shape regular, temperate, everything can be fine. Just, normal. I just want to experience the new faction and go from there. So yeah, so 1 on 4, no alliances. Let's see how we do. We'll listen to the intro here because it is new. It should start soon. Bear with it. I'm afraid to start talking because I don't know how many of these things it's going to do.
Ages ago, we were banished by our kin. In fear and shame, they turned their backs on us, closing the door. We survived on a world gone mad by embracing the madness. Thus shadow and silence became our allies, and they made us strong. Now the time for payment of ancient debts has come. The price will be high, and we will be paid in full.
Excellent. And here we are. Alright, so at the risk of the music being too loud, I'm going to keep it at the current volume because it's very pretty music. But yeah, so I gotta remember my keyboard shortcuts real quick. So F turns on our FIDSI, which is the you know, food, industry, science, dust, and influence, FIDSI. But we don't get science on our map, so we're just gonna see like food, production, gold, oh, not gold, sorry, dust. And we're gonna go ahead and settle. We'll take our settler, and we're probably gonna want to colonize just wherever we can get a high total output. I'd like to probably prioritize production, so the forest would work well for us. Then again, we also want dust, so that's 21. That's 22. That is less. Let's go here. Sure. So we'll start with that. Unfortunately, I did move the entire army. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Gotta bear with me again while I remember how to play this game. Okay. So we have 2 assassins. We have our unassigned... Well, we have our hero who is assigned to this army, the 3rd builder, Gula Yawa, the 2nd. So, we have no skill points available at the moment. Our character currently is using Iron Good Greaves, a sword of iron goodness. I do want to edit him right away, actually. So, let's see if we can do that. We're going to go into our manage units and armies. We're going to manage you, if I can. Actually, I think, no, we do that from the F5, from here. Probably the screen that I was at. Right, so what I want to change is notice how we've got an iron good sword and an iron good sword. We have two one-handed swords. We are allowed to equip 2 one-handed weapons. And because we have a sword, we get this infantry slayer modifier, plus 20% damage dealt to infantry units. And one thing I noticed is that if you change one of your swords to an axe, then you can actually get the ranged slayer as well. And so we're going to we're going to get rid of this sword and replace it with an axe. So we're going to go like, you know, sword, axe, hand style, and now we actually have infantry slayer, ranged slayer. Way better. And if you actually look at the stat change from making that adjustment, it's pretty darn minor. Watch, we go from attack 48, initiative 23. We gained initiative by getting the axe. We lost 1 point of defense. So we have better initiative, which is good, and we get to be better at slaying stuff. So I just feel like that's a good change. So go ahead and do that. And then the same thing for our actual melee units. I feel like that's good as well. The assassin also starts with no real equipment at all. We will edit the assassin, and we will swap in an axe for him as well. The exact same justification. Now we could immediately try to notice again the production cost doesn't change at all, going from an axe to a sword. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to just use this. Plus, it looks badass as well. I am a big fan of like really decking out your units and trying to keep them alive for a long time and trying to get them to upgrade. I also like to give them equipment that gives them more movement. So, if possible, if we could throw like the Flute of the Clockwork Phoenix on here, we can take his movement up to 5, which will help him out on the world map quite a bit. It is going to increase the production cost quite a bit, but I almost feel like it's kind of necessary. We'll have to upgrade the entire army to make that happen, but so this will be our assassin type 2 now. And actually we'll need to go into here and modify her again, because she'll need that same trinket. She's only got 4 movement as well. So we'll go to accessories. We will find... We also have an extra one here available. Insignia of the Hunter. Yeah. Let's give her the Flute of the Clockwork Phoenix. Now this is going to cost us dust, and I don't know if we start enough for that. We might, actually. We start with 50. That's good. I'm willing to do that. I think so. Yeah. So you'll have that. We'll pay the 30 dust right now. And now our actual units, we need to pay 55 dust to retrofit them to add that to these guys. So they're still 4 movement. She has 5 movement now. That'll apply soon. For now, let's zoom out a bit so we can see the actual things. We've got unspoiled ruins here that we can go check out. So we'll do that. V key to select the next army. I'm trying to click on that right there. Thanks. Search. Your search at the location was worth the effort. We've gained 5 titanium. Cool. Very happy to see that. Let's go to our town. We're going to make probably the Founders Memorial. Makes the most sense. It's it's just the basic thing that you build first. And this is like the roundup mechanic is part of the new expansion. This is where like you can. Well, I'll just read it to you. Click this button in order to perform a roundup. Try to flush out spies in the city. Once activated, the roundup starts accumulating a bonus of security at the cost of 50% of the production generated by people. After its completion, the roundup will make a security test for potential spies based on the new city's security value. So for us, we've got pretty good production, kind of low food. It's going to take 4 turns to get more people. We could try to get more production and let it take longer, but I think I'd rather, yeah, go with population growth. Makes sense. We've encountered the Dorgeshi. Assimilation effects plus 0.5 resource per pacified Dorgeshi village on luxury resource deposit. It's interesting. It's a cavalry unit. If we pacify the Dorgeshi, we can train this unit. It's very fast. 6 speed. Wow. My only complaint is that you can't, or at least I've not found an easy way to like open up. I wanna hover over his traits, and I have not figured out how to do that. Like pull up the actual like Civlopedia type thing on there. But anyway, okay. So you have searched that ruin. We could go try to kill those guys. I think they're probably too strong for us at the moment to take easily. So let's just head out to like here. We've discovered somebody else. The Keratin. It's like it's a Drider. Apparently some sort of support spider from the Keratin faction. Range Cocoon. It's a ranged unit. It's cool. You're of the Dorgeshi faction. Okay, very well. And again, we don't have to worry about selecting research. That's not a thing. Like, so when we want research, we just buy it. We don't need research right away because, unlocking, say, Empire Mint, which, if you buy all your research, to me it seems pretty logical you'd want to get the Empire Mint as quickly as you can so you get more gold. But that's a city improvement. Once we unlock this research, we then have to build the city improvement. So there's really no point in researching it just yet while we still have 5 turns on the Founders Memorial. See what I mean? So, in that case, we'll just go ahead and end our turn. As long as we're within this blue area, we'll be able to spend our 55 dust to upgrade our units as soon as we get it. New quest added, the Aftermath of Ambush. My dreams are still haunted by the night we lost my friend, my rock, the previous leader of the Warfare's divinity, Master Shadow Ziema Adya. Okay. They came upon us not 3 days out from the Targadian mountains, shadowy figures in the night. At first we thought them simple bandits preying on hapless travelers, despite rogues who'd made a fatal mistake in selecting... desperate rogues made a fatal mistake in selecting their victims. We imagined we would kill them easily enough, but we were wrong. Had Arla not been left behind, sick with fever, we may have mastered them, but in our arrogance we underestimated them. Ziema battled formidably, saving many of our lives, but that only aided our attackers' true intentions. They wanted not to rob us, but to kill us, but to steal away Ziema herself. So, your plan to rebuild a new forgotten civilization has started badly. Of your 2 most powerful allies, Arla never made the journey, and Ziema has been kidnapped by unknown forces. Locate her. A boss village in the nearby region of Wareda knows something of Ziema's kidnap. Pacify the village to learn more. We'll also gain 80 dust upon completion. So we need to find that, let's see, it's keyboard shortcut F4, I think. So this is our faction quest. This is our main quest as our faction. And we need to find the region Wareda. So let's go do some exploring. Okay, new faction. Could this be them? we've encountered the boss. I'm pretty sure that was what it just said we needed to do. A boss village in Wareda. This could be the Wareda region. It ends in an A. Alright, let's head there. So we'll walk right up to it. Got some more unspoiled ruins we can do. And, I mean, we could just attack them. That's the easiest way to pacify them, probably. So sure, let's give it a go. It's 2 centaurs. They have 126 HP apiece. That's quite a bit. They get a free counterattack, which is bad. Now, combat in this game is different. Okay, we have a hero, so at least we have that. We will do manual combat. Our global strategy is to be probably offensive. Sure, why not? It's ready to fight. We fight right on the game map. So have speed of 5. We have attack 48, defense 43. Their attack's only 29, so they're going to have a hard time hurting our character, our hero. I'm going to go ahead and throw our hero, like, right up in there. Unfortunately, our assassins actually have the best initiative at 42. And she's got the lowest at only 26, so she's going to go last. So I'm going to offer her up. We can only be on these blue tiles. Let's just put her right up there. It's not a defensive position, really, but I'd rather that she tank than them, because these guys have better attack than defense. So if our guys are going to go first, most likely he's going to go into there, and then go into the woods, and then attack that. Attacking from the woods into the woods, but that's a hill. 3 speed in combat. 1, 2, easy. Well, let's just see what happens. I feel like this deployment's exceptional. It's acceptable. Yes, we want to kill that one first. Now you don't get to actually control the combat, right? So they're going to attack that, and watch here. You'll see which one gets highlighted. So that's the one that we rolled. We had a 74% chance to do 17 damage, and that's what we did. We only did 1 damage there. That was really bad. Please don't kill him. Yeah, go for her. We did 46 damage, they did 1. Alright, let's turn on this one since it's weaker. So we're looking at the targeting phase now. So we're going to tell all of them that we want to actually attack that guy instead. Pretty good. We did a lot more damage than they did. The main thing is we don't want to actually lose any units, if at all possible. That was bad. He'll take his turn. I don't think they... Unless they both attack this target. Oh, excellent. Nice! That's exactly what I wanted my character to, like, tank, because he did 0 damage. His chance to hit my character is really low. Very good. Only 1. 1 centaur down. Alright, it's acceptable. She should kill him. Oh yeah! 0! Oh man, 20% chance and she failed. That's unfortunate. I'm assuming it's a she, right? Might not be. What is this thing? We should look it up. I should really make sure. Third builder, Gula. It looks like a woman. We're just gonna assume it's a woman. It must be, right? Okay, so nice damage spread. That's good. They'll heal up pretty quickly. We gained some experience. We also got 40 dust from combat, which is great. We can use that, come back into our terrain, and then give them that extra movement speed upgrade. Apparently that was not the boss quest. That was not the right village, because we did not get any sort of an update. But this is the region of Wareta, so we're going to continue to explore it. But before we do that, we're going to end this turn and then move back into our terrain, upgrade our movement, and then we'll head out, now that we have some dust. So, that's fine. Let's go check out, make sure. So, is this... it's a girl. She looks female. It's a female, okay? I'm not going to inspect her, alright? We're just going to assume it's female. Oh, man. You have received a new quest. Yes, we know about that. We knew about that. And the battle is over. 4 turns on our Founder's Memorial. And let's go ahead and end our turn. We'll head back into our region. If we were to try... Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe we could have retrofitted out there. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll retrofit. I feel like getting that movement is going to be very, very worthwhile. You can only move as fast as the slowest army, so... Let's head toward these two... well, actually, we can do this research. We can do this one. This turn. You can only take, like, 1 action per turn, so it makes sense to me to, like, do as many as you can. It was worth the effort. 30 more dust. Cool. And we're out of movement points, so... Alright. So now we have 5 out of 5 movement, which is, I feel, is a pretty sizable advantage. This you'll notice right over here, this forest has a 2 movement cost, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get through there. But it's probably what we're going to do. Okay, and next turn we'll get some population growth. Alright, cool. Well, before we go much farther, I'm going to take a break here. If you want to show your support, feel free to click the like button. Come back for the next video. We'll be out daily, and Endless Legends is a gorgeous game. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.